Are you tired of outdated sales techniques that no longer resonate with today's savvy consumers? It's time to rethink and reimagine how we sell. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets to moving beyond just pushing products, using the ancient wisdom of the Yi-Jing and Sun Tzu's art of war to navigate today's market complexities. Discover how to shift from selling products to providing meaningful solutions, understand consumer psychology deeply, and ultimately build stronger, lasting relationships. Ready to transform your sales approach and thrive in a market where buyers are tired of being sold to? Let's dive in. The old way of selling? Dead as a doornail. Don't let outdated sales methods hold you back. Embrace the wisdom of the ancients and learn how to connect with today's consumers on a deeper level. Click subscribe and join us on a journey to redefine success in sales. Your transformation starts here. Pushing products, hounding leads, hard-selling tactics, they just don't work anymore. Today's consumer is different. They're bombarded with choices, skeptical of hype, and armed with more information than ever before. To cut through the clutter, you need a new approach, one that respects the modern consumer and speaks to their needs.
Why should we rethink traditional sales methods? Because simply pushing products isn't cutting it anymore. Consumers are smarter, savvier, and constantly looking for value beyond the price tag. So how do we sell in a world where buyers are tired of being sold to? By shifting our strategy from selling products to selling solutions and ultimately projects. This video explores how ancient wisdom from the Yi-Jing and Sun Tzu's art of war can guide modern sales approaches, ensuring businesses don't just survive but thrive in today's market landscape. Today's consumer is drowning in information. They're savvy researchers, using the internet to compare prices, read reviews, and gather information before making any purchase decisions. Gone are the days when a salesperson held all the cards. They crave personalized experiences tailored to their unique needs and preferences. The modern consumer is not just buying a product, they're buying an experience. They value brands that align with their values, engage with them authentically, and provide a seamless and enjoyable customer journey. It's time to throw out the old sales playbook and embrace a new era of selling. The modern consumer demands a different approach, one that prioritizes authenticity, transparency, and genuine value. This means shifting our focus from selling products to building relationships. It's about understanding the needs, desires, and aspirations of our customers and creating experiences that resonate with them on a deeper level. We need to embrace the power of storytelling. By crafting compelling narratives that connect with their emotions, we can create a lasting impression and build a stronger connection. To succeed in today's market, you need to crack the code of consumer behavior. What makes people tick? What drives their decisions? It's not magic, but it does require a shift in perspective. We need to step out of our own shoes and into the minds of our customers. By understanding the underlying motivations and desires of our target audience, we can tailor our sales approach to resonate with them on a deeper level. Emotions play a powerful role in shaping our perceptions of value and influencing our choices. By tapping into these emotions, we can create a more compelling and persuasive sales message. At the heart of every purchase is the perception of value. Consumers want to feel like they're getting a good deal, that the benefits they receive outweigh the costs they incur. To influence purchasing decisions, we need to shift our focus from selling products to delivering value. This means highlighting the benefits that matter most to our target audience and demonstrating how our offerings can solve their problems, make their lives easier, or fulfill their aspirations. By understanding how to tap into this desire, we can create a sense of urgency and scarcity, making our offerings even more desirable. By crafting a compelling brand narrative that resonates with our target audience, we can create an emotional connection that transcends the transactional nature of selling.
The Yi-Jing, an ancient Chinese divination text, offers surprising wisdom for modern sales. It's about understanding the ebb and flow of energy, the interconnectedness of all things, and the importance of adapting to change. One of the key principles of the Yi-Jing is the concept of change. Just as the seasons change, so too do consumer behaviors, market trends, and business landscapes. The Yi-Jing emphasizes the importance of balance and harmony. In sales context, this means finding the right balance between pushing for a sale and nurturing a relationship, between highlighting the features of a product and understanding the needs of the customer. Sun Tzu's Art of War, though written for ancient battlefields, holds powerful lessons for modern sales. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of knowing your enemy. In sales, our enemy is not our competition, it's the ignorance we have about our customers. By thoroughly researching and understanding our target audience, we can anticipate their needs, address their concerns, and tailor our sales approach accordingly. Sun Tzu stresses the importance of choosing your battles wisely. In sales, this means focusing our efforts on the most promising leads, the customers who are the best fit for our products or services.
Why shouldn't products be just sold? Products should serve as tools to build relationships and provide experiences, allowing consumers to perceive the true value of what is being offered. This approach shifts the focus from merely selling to creating an engaging and memorable experience that naturally attracts consumers. Mang, the hexagram of youthful folly. This hexagram represents education and enlightenment. In business, it suggests using product experience to educate the consumer on the value and benefits, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation. The modern consumer is not just buying a product, they're buying an experience. They crave authenticity, connection, and a sense of belonging. This means shifting our focus from transactional selling to creating memorable and meaningful experiences that resonate with our target audience. By focusing on the entire customer journey, from the initial point of contact to post-sale support, we can create a positive and lasting impression that fosters loyalty and advocacy.
Selling the dream, tapping into aspirations and emotions. People don't buy products, they buy into a vision of a better future. They buy into the emotions that a product or service evokes. To truly connect with consumers, we need to tap into their aspirations, their desires, and their dreams. By understanding their deepest motivations, we can position our offerings as a means to help them achieve their goals and live their best lives.
From products to solutions, addressing needs, not just selling features. In today's crowded marketplace, it's not enough to simply offer a product or service. Consumers are looking for solutions to their problems, answers to their questions, and a trusted guide to help them navigate the complexities of life. Instead of leading with a list of features and benefits, we need to start by understanding the customer's needs, challenges, and goals. By actively listening to our customers and asking the right questions, we can identify their pain points and position our offerings as solutions that can make their lives easier, better, or more fulfilling.
A higher level of exchange. The shift from solutions to projects. The pinnacle of this evolution in selling is the shift from solutions to projects. This is where we move beyond simply addressing a customer's immediate needs and instead partner with them to achieve a shared vision, a long-term goal, or a transformative outcome. Projects are collaborative endeavors that require a deep level of trust, commitment, and shared understanding. They involve a shared sense of ownership, accountability, and a commitment to achieving a common goal.
The Ancient Council. Embracing Yi-Jing for strategic advantage. The Yi-Jing is a system for understanding change, for navigating the ebb and flow of energy that governs our world, including the world of business. At its heart, the Yi-Jing teaches us to recognize patterns, to see the interconnectedness of events, and to adapt our approach based on the ever-shifting circumstances we face. In today's volatile marketplace, this ancient wisdom is more relevant than ever before. Think of the Yi-Jing as a compass for your business. Just as a compass guides a sailor through unpredictable seas, the Yi-Jing can help you navigate the complexities of the market, anticipate challenges, and make strategic decisions with clarity and confidence. Hexagrams as guideposts, navigating business terrain with ancient wisdom. Imagine each hexagram as a unique combination lock, each line representing a specific aspect of a situation. By understanding the meaning of each line and how they interact with one another, we can unlock the hidden wisdom within each hexagram. For instance, the hexagram treading speaks to the challenges of starting a new venture, urging caution, careful planning, and a deep understanding of the terrain ahead. The Yi-Jing offers a rich tapestry of wisdom, each hexagram providing unique insights and guidance for navigating the challenges and opportunities of business.
Applying art of war tactics to modern sales. Sun Tzu's principles hold relevant lessons for modern business. Know your enemy and know yourself, and in 100 battles, you will never be in peril. In sales, this means understanding your customers and your own value proposition. Research your target market, identifying their needs and behaviors. Choose your battles wisely and concentrate your forces for impact. Qualify leads effectively and nurture high-value prospects. Maximize impact by selecting targets and deploying resources strategically.
How can we use art of war to understand our market? In Sun Tzu's philosophy, understanding the terrain is essential. This means knowing not just who your customers are, but what they desire most deeply. By aligning with their needs and speaking their language, businesses can make themselves irresistible. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will never be defeated. Understanding the desires and motivations of consumers is akin to knowing the enemy in a battle. By comprehensively understanding consumer behavior, a business can create strategies that align with customer needs and outmaneuver competitors. Today's battlefield is the marketplace, and our most potent weapon is market intelligence. This means going beyond basic demographics and delving into the psychographics of our target audience, their values, aspirations, fears, and motivations. We need to understand their online behavior, their preferred communication channels, their pain points, and their purchase triggers. This information allows us to tailor our messaging, target our marketing efforts, and position our offerings in a way that resonates deeply with our ideal customers. Sun Tzu also stressed the importance of adaptability, of adjusting one's strategy based on the ever-changing circumstances of the battlefield. In today's dynamic marketplace, this means staying ahead of the curve, monitoring market trends, and being willing to pivot our approach as needed. We must be agile, responsive, and always willing to adapt our strategies to stay ahead of the competition and meet the evolving needs of our customers. By embracing Sun Tzu's principles of strategy and making market intelligence our most trusted advisor, we can navigate the complexities of the modern marketplace with confidence, agility, and a winning edge.
What challenges come first when shifting sales tactics? In the beginning, expect resistance and confusion. Consumers are like wary cats. They don't want to be startled, they want to be coaxed. Tun, the hexagram of difficulty at the beginning. This hexagram symbolizes the initial challenges and obstacles that need to be navigated with patience and wisdom. In business, understanding consumer psychology and overcoming initial resistance is akin to overcoming these early difficulties. Change is rarely met with open arms, especially in the world of business. When you start doing things differently, when you challenge the status quo and disrupt established norms, expect some resistance. This is natural. People are creatures of habits. They're comfortable with the familiar, even if it's not serving them well. So when you start implementing these new sales strategies, these more nuanced, relationship-focused approaches, don't be surprised if you encounter some pushback. This resistance can come from multiple fronts. Your own sales team, accustomed to the old ways of doing things, might be hesitant to embrace a new approach. Clients used to being sold to might be suspicious of your newfound focus on their needs and solutions. The key is to anticipate this resistance, to address it head-on with empathy and understanding. Instead of forcing change, lead with education. Explain the why behind the shift, the benefits of this new approach, both for the customer and for the business. Highlight the long-term vision, the potential for stronger relationships, increased loyalty, and sustainable growth.
Why does selling through relationships trump selling products? Because people buy from people they trust. Relationships build credibility, and credibility builds business. Today's consumer is like a wary cat. They've been burned before, bombarded with empty promises and pushy sales tactics, leaving them skeptical and distrustful. You can't just switch up your language, start talking about solutions and relationships, and expect them to instantly buy in. Trust is earned, not demanded, and it takes time and consistent effort to build. One of the most effective ways to build trust is through transparency. Be upfront about your intentions. Don't try to disguise your sales pitch as something it's not. Instead, be honest and authentic in your communication. Let customers know that you're there to help them solve their problems, to find the best solutions for their needs, even if that means not making a sale right away. Another crucial element of trust is consistency. Your actions must align with your words. If you promise a solution, deliver on that promise. If you're building a relationship, nurture that relationship with ongoing communication, valuable content, and genuine care.
Small steps, big wins. The Yi-Jing approach to change management. The Yi-Jing reminds us that meaningful change rarely happens overnight. It's a gradual process, a series of small steps that, over time, lead to significant transformation. When implementing these new sales strategies, embrace the Yi-Jing approach to change management. Start small, with incremental adjustments to your existing processes. Instead of overhauling your entire sales approach, focus on incorporating one or two new principles at a time. For example, begin by training your sales team to ask more questions, to listen more attentively to customer needs, and to focus on providing value beyond the initial transaction. As your team becomes more comfortable with these new approaches, and as you start to see positive results, you can gradually expand and refine your strategy. This gradual approach allows you to test and refine your strategies along the way, making adjustments as needed and ensuring that you're moving in the right direction. Appear weak when strong, Sun Tzu's wisdom for early adoption. Sun Tzu's wisdom extends beyond battlefield tactics. It offers profound insights into human psychology and strategic thinking. One of his most intriguing principles is the concept of appearing weak when strong. In the context of implementing new sales strategies, this might seem counterintuitive. Shouldn't we be bold and assertive in our approach? While confidence is essential, Sun Tzu reminds us that sometimes a more subtle approach is more effective, especially in the early stages of change. Instead of coming on strong with a radical overhaul of your sales process, consider a more understated approach. Introduce new concepts gradually, frame them as experiments, and be open to feedback and adjustments along the way. This allows you to build buy-in gradually, to demonstrate the effectiveness of your new approach through tangible results, and to create a culture of continuous improvement within your sales team. By appearing weak in the initial stages, by embracing a more collaborative and iterative approach, you can actually strengthen your position in the long run, building trust, fostering buy-in, and paving the way for lasting change.
In the digital age, it's easy to get caught up in the numbers game of sales, website traffic, conversion rates, lead generation. But amidst the algorithms and automation, let's not forget a fundamental truth people buy from people. It's the human connection, the feeling of trust and rapport that transforms a one-time buyer into a loyal customer. You're more likely to return to a store where you felt valued, understood, and appreciated, or one where you were treated like just another transaction. It's about listening attentively, understanding your customers' needs and challenges, and offering solutions that truly make a difference in their lives. This approach lays the foundation for long-term loyalty, repeat business, and invaluable word-of-mouth referrals. This is the power of the human touch in a digital world, and it's a competitive advantage that no algorithm can replicate. The journey doesn't end with the sale. In fact, that's just the beginning. Cultivating long-term customer loyalty requires a shift in perspective. It's about playing the long game, investing in relationships that extend far beyond the initial transaction. Think of it like tending to a garden. You can't just plant a seed and expect it to flourish without care and attention. You need to water it, fertilize it, and protect it from pests. Similarly, nurturing customer relationships requires ongoing effort. Stay in touch, offer valuable content, provide exceptional customer service, and go the extra mile to show your customers that you value their business. Don't underestimate the power of personalization. In a world of mass marketing, a personalized touch can make all the difference. Use the data you gather about your customers to tailor your communication, offer relevant recommendations, and make them feel valued as individuals. Another powerful tool for cultivating loyalty is creating a sense of community. Host events, create online forums, or find other ways to bring your customers together to connect, share their experiences, and build relationships with one another.
The most valuable marketing you can have is the kind you don't have to pay for word-of-mouth referrals from satisfied customers. When you consistently exceed expectations and build strong relationships, your customers become your most powerful advocates. They'll tell their friends, family, and colleagues about their positive experiences, spreading the word about your brand with an authenticity and credibility that no advertising campaign can match. So how do you turn satisfied customers into raving fans who can't wait to spread the word? First and foremost, consistently deliver exceptional value. This means going above and beyond to solve their problems, exceeding their expectations, and surprising them with unexpected gestures of appreciation. Make it easy for them to share their experiences. Provide social sharing buttons on your website. Create shareable content and run contests or promotions that encourage customers to spread the word. Don't be afraid to ask for referrals. Many customers are happy to recommend businesses they love, but they might not think to do so unless prompted. Make it clear that you appreciate their referrals and consider offering incentives for successful recommendations.
The world of sales is in a constant state of flux, driven by technological advancements, shifting consumer behaviors, and a global marketplace that's more competitive than ever before. The old ways of selling, the hard sell, the pushy tactics, the focus on transactions over relationships are fading into obsolescence. The future of sales belongs to those who embrace change, who adapt to the evolving needs of the modern consumer, and who prioritize building genuine, value-driven relationships. This is not a time to fear change, but to embrace it, to see it as an opportunity for growth, innovation, and creating a more human-centered approach to business. The principles we've explored, the wisdom of the Yi-Jing, the strategic insights of Sun Tzu, the power of empathy and authenticity. These are not just passing trends, they are timeless truths that will continue to guide successful businesses for generations to come. The future of sales is about more than just closing deals. It's about creating value, fostering loyalty, and building a legacy that extends far beyond the bottom line. It's about making a difference in the world. One customer, one relationship, one project at a time. Let's recap the essential wisdom we've gleaned from our journey through ancient philosophy and modern sales strategy. Know your customer. Just as a general studies the battlefield, invest the time and effort to truly understand your target audience, their needs, their motivations, their pain points. Build relationships. In a world saturated with choices, people crave connection. Focus on building genuine, value-driven relationships with your customers, and they'll become your most loyal advocates. Embrace change. The marketplace is constantly evolving. Be adaptable, be flexible, and be willing to adjust your strategies based on the ever-changing terrain. Seek wisdom from unexpected sources. Don't underestimate the power of ancient wisdom. The Yi-Jing and the art of war offer timeless insights that are just as relevant today as they were centuries ago. By internalizing these principles, by making them an integral part of your sales philosophy and your business practices, you can navigate the complexities of the modern marketplace with confidence, agility, and a commitment to creating lasting value. The choice is yours. You can cling to the outdated methods of the past, or you can embrace the new era of selling, an era defined by authenticity, empathy, and a commitment to creating genuine value for your customers. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, to challenge the status quo, and to become the type of salesperson, the type of business leader that people not only want to buy from, but want to do business with. The journey won't always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But remember why you started this journey in the first place. Remember the impact you want to make, the relationships you want to build, the legacy you want to leave behind. The future of sales is not about manipulation or coercion. It's about connection, collaboration, and creating a more human-centered approach to business. It's a future worth striving for, and it starts with you. Let's keep it simple, shall we? We've seen that blending ancient Eastern wisdom with modern financial strategies isn't just possible, it's a game changer. Honestly, who would have thought? It's like discovering that tea and biscuits really do go together. Revolutionary. Navigating the world of business with these principles feels like a breath of fresh air, doesn't it? So, chin up. These age-old strategies are just what businesses need to not just survive but thrive. Now, let's talk about balance. It's a bit like trying to walk a tightrope with a safety net. You've got to find that sweet spot and stay nimble. The future economy is a bit of a wild ride. So careful, clever strategies that keep you balanced and adaptable are the way forward. The global market? It's not just a walk in the park. It's got a bit of everything, good, bad, and a sprinkle of, oh, what now? And let's not forget, the Earth's regions each have their own quirks thanks to their unique spots on the map. But fear not. With a bit of clever tech like AI and neural networks, we can make sense of all this in real time, tailoring our insights to each region's vibe and economic flavor. Want to stay ahead of the game without breaking a sweat? Tune in to our weekly videos. We'll keep you clued up with all the info you need to make your life that little bit easier, all in the time it takes to finish your cuppa. In these topsy-turvy financial times, being able to adapt is key. Think of it like having a trusty brolly. You never know when you'll need it, but when you do, you'll be glad you have it. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, keeping an eye on our latest videos will help you make smarter choices. Remember, knowledge isn't just about making yourself look good at dinner parties. It's a superpower. Got something on your mind? Drop us a message. We're all ears. And as we wrap up this episode, a massive thank you to all our lovely viewers for your support. If today's video gave you a smile or an aha moment, give it a like so you can find it again when you need a quick refresher. Cheers, and thanks ever so much for watching.